I'm Kathy. This week I want to answer an email I got from a teacher in Indiana. She was writing to me about the use of iPods in the classroom, and she was looking for research that would back up her view that having students listen to music while taking a quiz or reading or studying would actually be detrimental and distracting to their way of thinking. And so I got back with her and I told her that the research is kind of mixed on this topic actually. In fact, what we find is that some children actually do concentrate better, read better, test better, think better when they've got music in their ears. Now that's not to say everybody does. Certainly it's easy to say, if I find music distracting, then all of my students find it distracting. Just as much as if we say, oh, I like to listen to music while taking a test, so all of my students must like to listen to music while taking a test. The truth is that varies from person to person. It just kind of depends on where your sensory preferences are. If you have a visual sensory preference, if your brain prefers the information coming from your eyes over what's coming from your ears, then it's very easy for you to read things with music going on and you won't find that such a distraction. However, if you have an auditory sensory preference, you're going to find that very distracting. Personally, I could not take a test while music was playing in the background. I would find that very distracting for me. We also find children, particularly children with attention deficit problems, people with sensory integration problems, they're so distracted by all the noises in a classroom, fans going on, water running through, pipes in the walls, trucks driving by outside, noises out in the hall. There's a lot of different noises going on that they find very distracting. So sometimes by putting the iPod, the headphones on, a listening center of some sort, that actually does help them focus, because what it does is it eliminates all the other noises, so they only have one noise that they're having to fight against. So you have to kind of play around with this. We can't make a blanket statement that said all children need to study in complete silence. The truth is some children really can study with music or noise going in the background, and some of them actually benefit from it. But most kids probably do best in silence. The easiest way to do it is to have them try it both ways. If you've got a child that wants to listen to their music and your school allows that while they're doing their silent reading or while they're taking a test, go ahead and let them try it. Take a look at the score, then ask them to do a similar type of activity in silence and see how the scores go. And then you can sort of make a decision about which one tends to be best for that particular child. If you've got if you want to look at some more information on this or see the citation for it, you can go to brains.org.